Alrighty, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Liam's Lessons. I'm your host, Liam, and today we are going to be talking about world domination. Now, world domination can look like a variety of different things for many different people. Maybe you want to dominate your world. Maybe personally, you just want to get ahead of your finances. Maybe personally, you want to get in the best shape of your life. Maybe personally, you just want to grow your circle. Maybe you want to network with other people. Maybe you want to experience new things. Or maybe you simply really just want to dominate the world as a whole. But you know, every one of us has something inside of us that can make things happen. And knowing that is the first step to, I guess, dominating your world, for example. Um, Knowing that you have something inside of you that you can bring out to the world and you can bring out to everybody else around you is definitely, in my mind, the first step to being able to dominate your world. Um, you know, I know many people who walk around with an incredible amount of potential, and they simply just don't know it yet. And that definitely hinders, a lot of people from being able to, I guess, take control of their life or take control of their world, for example. So always know that you do have something inside you. You do have something to offer, and all it takes is for somebody, maybe a coach, a mentor, a best friend, to really bring that up out of you, and you're definitely on the right track to being able to dominate your world. Um, when it comes to taking the first step to doing so, never never always know that you can do something more. So even when you do reach, let's just say, a certain goal, and you feel real good, you feel pumped up, you feel excited, always know that you can always do more. The amount of potential that is inside of each and every single one of us is unlimited. I'm a true believer that anybody in this world can do something great. They just want to want it bad enough, and they want to be able to take the first step bad enough. Um, create more in your life. Just when you know you can do something more, you can create more as well. Um, whether that be financial stability, whether that be um, creating your own business or creating a great group of people you can network with, um, creating something for somebody else. It never needs to just be for you. Always know that you can create something more and create something great. We all have the power inside of us to be able to do that. All it takes is just for someone to bring that up out of us, and that's genuinely, the first step, in my opinion, to be able to create something more. Um, with creating something, more and doing something more, and always knowing that you can, be one step ahead of yourself and do something more with your life. Understand that it comes with a goal, but even when we talk about goals, goals don't inspire you to do more. Goals don't inspire action. Um, Goals are a simply just a point or something we need to achieve to be able to take that first step to being able to accomplish our dreams. um, Everyone who has a dream needs to understand that they need to have goals. They need to get right about their goals. They need to understand about their goals, and they need to get clear about their goals. It's one thing for me to say, I want to be uh, a, I want to be the best basketball player in the world. I need to have goals to be able to get to that dream. If my dream is to own $100 million, I need to have goals, or I need to have goals, little steps in place to be able to um, move forward, to be able to achieve that dream. Um, Goals necessarily don't inspire action. Writing down a goal on a piece of paper isn't going out there and achieving or knowing what you need to do to accomplish that goal. Um, Action inspires action. In my personal belief, action inspires action. If you get up and actually do something about, let's say, a goal that you have, you're going to be more inclined to do that same action again. Um, but if you kind of just write it down on a piece of paper and just look at it every day and don't do anything about it, then you can't expect to achieve your goals, and you can't expect for your dreams to come true. More important than a goal is a plan. You need to have a plan. With all these goals, you need to have a plan in place. Um, I could have 10 different goals about, I want to accomplish 10 different goals in 10 different areas of my life. I need to have a plan set out. Or if I had, let's just say, for instance, if I had 10 different goals on how to be financially independent or financially stable or free or whatever it may be, I need to have a plan in place and a plan set with all those goals. That may be having an ETA on those goals. Maybe you want to get them done before the age of 25. Maybe, for example, you want to own a home before the age of 25. Or maybe you want to have $100 million before the age of 40. You need to have those goals in place, because, you're not going to accumulate $100 million worth and then, have all these goals, mixed around and not in order. It's definitely going to, confuse you and have you running around and what. A plan that, more important than a plan that you can believe in, is definitely going to inspire you to do, more. I know for a fact that if I have a plan that I can look at, and I can look at this plan and I can believe in it and I can say, yes, I can get this done, it's definitely going to, I'm going to be more inclined to, take that first step. I know a lot of people who, for example, have heaps of goals, but they don't have a plan. Some people might have a plan, but, they don't know how to achieve their goals, and, so far and so forth. You need to be able to look at your goals, look at the way you've structured them, and be able to look at your plan and be like, yes, I believe in this, I can do this. Let's go take the first step to be able to accomplish those goals. Before you can, accomplish all of them, and before you can dominate your own world, before you can dominate the world, you need to dominate your world. Having, goals and set and plans in place is going to, is definitely the first step. But, if you don't have, if you don't know what it is that you want yet, then you can't expect to know how to dominate the world or your world, as a whole. Before, for example, let's just say I want to be able to control or dominate my own world. For me personally, I would need to, control and dominate my income. Having an income in place for that, financial goal that I might have, is definitely going to, help me to be able to dominate my world. And, build a life that you want. Let's say you want to dominate your own world, right? You need to be able to have things in place to be able to build and obviously dominate that life that you would want. Before you change the world or your world, it's definitely imperative that you change your world. Otherwise, like I said, going back to, having goals and plans and having everything, not in order, it's, if anything, it's just going to confuse you, and it's not going to keep you on the right track. You're going to be looking at different areas of your life and thinking, wow, how come I haven't accomplished this yet? Or how come I haven't been able to accomplish this other goal that I had in mind? Like I said, it's always important to have a plan in place. And I have no doubt that you'll be able to dominate your own world if you have that plan in place. I know a lot of people who, like I said, have heaps of goals, they have heaps of plans, they have heaps of dreams that they want to accomplish, but they don't have the mentorship. Maybe they don't have someone who's pushing them forward every day to be able to go achieve those goals. Not to say that you're going to have someone, there every day to keep pushing you. Sometimes you're just going to have to, push yourself. Sometimes you're just going to have to tell yourself, hey, I want this bad enough. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go do this now, because, no one's going to be here to kind of, wheelchair me and, push me towards my own goals every day. With being able to accomplish more, don't hush the voice inside your head that says, you can't go for more. Us as beings, we have a reluctancy to kind of, get stagnant and get comfortable once we have achieved certain goals, or we have achieved a certain list of goals. And we kind of just like to sit back and kind of just enjoy the fruits of our labor, and then that's that. Sometimes we kind of get stuck in a rut, and we don't really know where to go from here. I know that I've definitely been in a situation where I've accomplished heaps of my goals, and I've thought, wow, okay, I've taken care of, this entire list of goals. What do I do now? So it's always important to kind of just push for more. Always know that you can push for more, and always just strive to be better. If you do always have this, this motor going, or this motor of, I want more, I want to be able to strive for more, then the sky's the limit for any individual. With all that being said, guys, go dominate your world. Before you can dominate, you know, the world, you first need to dominate your world. And being able to, you know, doing so is definitely going to ensure that one day I'm sure all of you will dominate the world. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. We'll see you in the next video.